guys. I just got back from the Battle Room Brawl, and I was talking all weekend, and I went to the Seahawks game, so I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit shot, but I just want to tell you about it. I had an absolutely wonderful time in Vancouver. Excuse me, other than one little incident that happened that I wanted to talk about. So it's what happened when I tried to talk to Kabam Mike about being in the content creator program. And you guys know I applied to be in the content creator program like last November. So literally like a year ago, right? And it kind of ticked me off that they just didn't get back to me about it. Like maybe they don't like my name, The Intoxicated Gamer or something like that. I don't know what it is. Maybe that doesn't fit with Marvel. It's not like a Marvel. Oh, I could be high on life, you know? It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol or whatever. But regardless, the point being, excuse me, it just would have been nice if they said they get back to you in like 2 months. And it'd be nice if someone got back to me and said, hey, your name, you got to change your name, and then we'll let you into the content creator program, okay? Then you can be in the CCP because you qualify for the CCP in every other way. So yeah, just change your name. We'll that would have at least given me the option of I could have talked to somebody about it if I wanted to. And they just never got back to me. So that really ticked me off. So when I was there in Vancouver over the weekend, I brought it up with Kabam Mike. And, well, it didn't go so well. So funny story. The first day, we're sitting there and we're hanging out and we're waiting to go into the event. And Lefty Knox, shout out to the incomparable Lefty Knox. If you guys don't know, you need to be knowing that guy. He's doing a great job on YouTube, MCOC, other games, Fortnite. Go subscribe to Lefty Knox. Give him a like. But he didn't realize that he had to get a ticket. He's like, I flew across the country. If I just show up, I'm in a different country. I thought he didn't realize you had to go to the website and get a ticket to actually go in. I had my ticket because I knew that he had to get one, right? And so he's trying to work it out on his phone and get signed up real quick. And it's not going well. And I see Kabam Mike. And so I go, hey, Mike, can you help out Lefty? Obviously, he's in the creator program and he's a content creator program. And like he flew all this way. Can you help him get his ticket, get that worked out? And Mike's like, yeah, sure, I'll go take care of it. So he goes and gets Lefty a badge. We all have these badges that we wore for getting into the event and then getting in for the event afterwards at Kabam Studios, offices, whatever, for the player summit kind of thing, right? Sorry. So anyways, he gets him the thing and he gets him a VIP badge. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Wish I could have got one of those. And Mike was like, oh, I can get you one of those if you want. I'm like, no. It's cool. I'm not in the CCP program. I'm not one of the cool kids on the inside. And Mike's like, oh, yeah, that's right. You're not. And I was going to talk to him about it some more. I was going to ask, hey, so about that. But then, it's busy. They're setting up this production. It's the first time they've ever done it. It's a big old thing. It's great, right? Didn't want to bother him too much. So we go to the event at Kabam Studios, and they gave us name tags to put on. And on my badge, I wrote down totally official CCP member. Let me show you guys here. Abdo, totally legit CCP member, VIP, right? And that's because, it's just a general admission badge. Well, anyways, I don't think Kabam Mike liked my joke very much. He didn't seem to appreciate it. But whatever, it's a fun night. We all hang out, we're doing stuff, we're having a great time. Go back for the finals the next day, and I asked him again. I said, hey, so when you get time, can we talk about that content creator program? Can we talk about the CCP? He literally spit in my face. In front of all these people, I was blown away. I could not believe it. Literally spits in my face. And then while I'm just like, oh my God, wiping that out of my eye, he punches me, just smacks me right in the other eye. That's how I got this. And if that wasn't bad enough, he starts kicking me.
The setup. The setup.
He just starts kicking me, and these people are stunned. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, what is happening here? I caught you.
I'm just trying to protect myself. I'm dazed. I'm out of it. I don't even know what the deal is. Luckily, some of my boys from my alliance were there. Shout out to my alliance, 4BGs, and they stopped him. They stepped in. The Adams, Jeff, Vega, Captain Bay, they stopped him, and then security got involved, and we all got kicked out, and it was just a huge mess. I'm just really grateful it was on the last day that it happened. And then I just never again spoke to him. I just couldn't believe that this happened. Kabam Mike. Kabam Mike is a monster. He's a monstrously nice guy, because I'm totally making all of this up, obviously. Thanks to Mike for playing along with all of this. I just wanted to basically have a little bit of fun and then just talk about my experiences in Vancouver, because it seriously was awesome. And I just wanted to give a shout out to all of the people at Kabam, the developers and the people who worked there that we met, because literally everyone I met was fantastic. Mike, most of all, super helpful with everything. It was just really fun to get to go and meet all those people I'd seen on YouTube for a long time, but then all those people who worked at Kabam. And I think it's really important to remember that these are real people and they have real feelings. And oftentimes when you go on the Kabam forums or on Reddit or in live chats and stuff, people will be saying a lot of really hateful, nasty things. And it's really easy to be a keyboard warrior and sit behind your desk and shout stuff out. It's even easier just not to say anything. So I am a person who has disagreed with Kabam's decisions as a company or what they do with the game plenty of times. Up until now, I think my most watched video was probably one where I was criticizing the nerf to the revive farming or something. And that got the most views. And that was, I don't like that the negativity was something that got more views, but that's just kind of a way that things go sometimes on YouTube. And I understand that, but these are real people. They have real feelings, and they're really making a great game that's been going on for almost a decade now. And I've been playing for 7 years, and I love. It's something that gives me an opportunity to interact with a wonderful community all the time. It was very fun to talk to some of the devs and see how much they were being reinvigorated by all the people who showed up at the Battle Realm Brawl and had a great time, because they're not only getting to showcase the video game they work so hard on all the time, but they're getting to see the actual fans come and have that involvement and just the excitement of people and talk to them about the game and do all that kind of stuff. So these are real people. They have real feelings. Just don't be hateful. You can disagree with them anytime you want to, and they're not going to be mad at you. I remember someone saying, oh, they changed their terms of service. You'll never be able to criticize them on YouTube again. That's absolutely ridiculous. You can say whatever negative things you have to say as long as you're saying them about them in a productive way and a non-hateful way. But they're not going to tolerate hate speech or any of that other kind of stuff, or threats. You shouldn't say that you want to, burn their houses down, or we hope they get hit by a bus, or either. Just don't be an a-hole. That's all. That's all I really wanted to say as far as that goes. Now I'm going to wipe this stuff off. Oh, no experience with makeup, so this is interesting. I'm gonna wipe this off, and then I'll be right back to talk about the content creator program and what I want to do about that going forward. So as far as things go with the content creator program, you guys know that I'm not in there, and I've made a joke out of not being in there because I did apply back in November of last year. So almost a full year's time has gone by where I never heard anything back from anyone at Kabam, which was a frustrating situation because on the application at the time it said that they would get back to you within 2 months. And I just would have liked to have known if, because of my YouTube channel name, Intoxicated Gamer or something, that I couldn't do it or whatnot. So I was kind of just fine being on the outside, no big deal. However, while I was in Vancouver, once again, Lefty Knox, shout out to Lefty, started encouraging me to make shorts, and I was kind of thinking to them of a way of growing the channel and getting more subscribers and little clips and, you know, tidbits, that kind of thing. But really what I found was that I got a lot of comments from people who said that they really appreciated me putting out those shorts because they got to see some behind the scenes stuff from what was going on at the Battle Realm Brawl. And I got a lot of positive feedback about that. So in thinking about the content creator program, I think I've decided I want to be in it for the same reasons, because there's going to be information that people who are in the content creator program get that not everyone who plays MCOC is able to access. And if I was able to do that, I would be able to make more useful videos for my subscribers and just do things that some of them might not be able to do and help out in that way. So I decided, okay, you know what, let's go ahead and apply again. Now, I hadn't checked out the forums for quite a while, and the last time I checked in the forums, it was really hard to find the application. However, it has changed in the year since I applied, and if you just go to their English forums here and you scroll down, they actually now have it right here. Whereas before I had to search for the link and couldn't find it anywhere in posts that went back, because as you can see, this post is 4 years old, basically, October 2019. That's a long time ago. And now you just click on it and you can go straight to it right here. Overview and application. It talks a little bit about it. Greetings, summoners. It has the things that you need to do to be in there. And I qualify for these. Stream on blah, 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 whatever. Count good standing with Kabam. 30% of your content is related to MCOC. It's like 95, 98%. 25 plus average concurrent viewers on your live streams past 30 days. We get well over 100 oftentimes. Thank you guys for that. 500 subscribers. Yeah, we're past that. So we qualify for all this stuff. Has the things you can't do. Obviously, racist, sexist, ableist, whatever. Again, don't be an a-hole, basically. And then don't give away stuff you can't. Like, there's a little bit of non-disclosure agreement you got to do for that kind of stuff. So, and they say here, this vetting process is manual, so based on volume can take some time to complete. If I do not get back to you right away, if I do not get back to you right away, Kabam Kaylee. Does Kabam Kaylee still work there? I don't know. No shade to this person. However, based on my interaction and lack of interaction, it feels like this is not the biggest priority for Kabam, nor should it be exactly. From my perspective, if I were the company, I would want as many people in this program as possible, because it's just basically free advertising. Say you run a podcast and you talk about how awesome Photon is as a character, that just encourages more people to go out and spend money or units or whatever on getting that character, right? So I think that in the same way, my background is having worked in a restaurant or a casino forever, and I think that good word of mouth is one of the best things you can have for any business. Basically, the content creator program is just giving good word of mouth for new characters and things that Kabam wants to sell. So with that in mind, I am going to go ahead and apply for the content creator program again. I will not make you watch me go through that whole process. So not only do I want to apply for the content creator program, I want to apply to be the director of the CCP. I think I should be the chairman of the CCP, or the dear leader of the CCP, however you want to describe it. El Presidente of the CCP, whatever the Chinese word for it is, I don't know. But I have over 20 years of experience as a employee doing customer service related jobs in the restaurant industry or the casino industry, where I have managed a casino, where I have managed a restaurant. I've been a pit boss. I have all sorts of experience that, 2 decades worth, that leads me to believe I would be great at running the content creator program. So Kabam, not only am I applying to be in there, but you should hire me to be in charge of that. I have over 125,000 comment karma score on Reddit, which has to count for something other than the fact that I'm on Reddit too much. So yeah, I know my social media stuff. Maybe it's not on your budget right now to hire me, but I also live in Seattle. I can travel up to Vancouver really easily. I can work from home. I'm like the perfect employee, basically. So A, let me into the CCP, but B, Probably you should hire me to work at Kabam as well, because I would be great at the job being the chairman of the CCP. So yeah, that's it. I will get back to you guys and let you know if I get in. Hopefully Kabam Mike does see this video, or Jax, or whoever is in charge of the CCP currently. Kaylee, if that's Kaylee, I don't know who it is. It feels like there's nobody who's in charge. And if there is someone in charge, no shade to that person, but it seems like if it takes you a year to respond to an application, you could probably use some help. And I'm here to help, because I'm a hashtag man of the people. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. If you guys made it through this whole thing and you thought it was funny, or you hated it, I don't care. Just subscribe, like, leave a comment down below as long as it's not hateful. And just remember, be good to each other. Cheers, people.